What is up, ladies and germs? My name is King Yami, and I am here to talk to you about my top 5 guest characters I would like to see coming to Tekken 7. Since they've already announced that there are going to be 2 guest characters, one coming, I believe, in the winter, and the other coming in next spring. And I am very excited, actually, for it, because if any of these characters get in, I'll be picking them up day 1. Now, before I get into this, there is one thing I wanted to kind of talk about because I saw a lot of comments and Harada's Twitter account, and I was just thinking to myself, why are y'all saying this? Y'all clearly are not listening to what he's saying. So one thing he said is that there will be other characters, the classic characters, and they will not be charged. They're not going to be in the season pass. It's going to be nothing like that. So if you're still holding on for that character that you're looking for, just keep your fingers crossed. Maybe. And another thing is that people were asking if these characters were going to be in the season pass. And from the information I've seen on his account, that is true. Both of these characters, along with some special modes, some special costumes, and everything else, is going to be in this season pass, which I will definitely be picking up. But now that that's out of the way, how about we get to this top 5, shall we? So here we are, top 5 characters I would love to see as the guest characters for Tekken 7. Alright, so the first character I wanted to talk about is the guy known as Kiryu Kazama, aka one of the badasses that is in the Yakuza series. Now, his fighting style and whatnot might be slightly similar to Miguel in some aspects, but it's only very slightly. And this guy kicks ass. Like, literally look at any Yakuza game, he's literally kicking people left and right, beating the absolute crap out of them. Also, just imagine what visually can happen with this character. Like, when he has his little super gauge open and whatnot, he turns kind of blue, and you know he's ready to really do some heavy damage on someone. And they can actually implement that in Tekken 7 with the rage system. Whenever he gets to that rage setting and whatnot, he can just turn blue, and you know that's your visual representation. Like, you need to be very careful what he can do. And also, there's so many rage art things you can pick from just from looking at the Yakuza series as a whole. Or they can make their own, either or. I feel like he'd be an excellent addition to the Tekken roster. And now let's get into my number 4, which is Makoto from Street Fighter 3. Now I know that you're probably wondering, oh man, another fucking Street Fighter character? Come on, man. Really, we don't need any more Street Fighter characters in here. But hear me out. If you see that her fighting style is like karate based, almost close to Jin's, really, I feel like it could fit really well into the Tekken system. I mean, we have command grabs in Tekken 7, and she has a command grab that she can combo off of, just like Jax. And honestly, I feel like her moveset can actually be modified to have even more moves than she has in Street Fighter. Like, you could give her some more like down 2s or other things like that. And I mean, for her critical art, or whatever it's called nowadays, I think it's called like rage art. Let's just be honest, I think we know what rage art they can probably use for her, as I'm about to show you right now. Next up on my list is Kusanagi. Now, I'm not talking about the Fireball CVS2 Kyo that you might know about. I'm talking about the one that's in KOF 14 right now. Now, I would like his classic costume if they were going to put him in, and it seems like they're actually pretty good with that, with the whole Akuma thing, having his classic costume and whatnot. And just imagine what he could do. Like, well, he's pretty combo heavy. Like, the KOF series has been known to be doing pretty good with combos. And with the fire effects going in, would look great in 3D in my opinion. Like, for one thing, you can trust Namco for that because, I mean, look at Akuma's fireballs. And look at Eliza's little Repukins, whatever she wants to call them. They look great in that 3D space. And I would love to see what they could do with the fire effects on him. Plus, I feel like it would be a pretty good matchup for him versus any of the Mishimas. I mean, fire versus the lightning versus whatnot. I think it'd be pretty cool. But that's just me. Coming around at number 4 on this list is Akira Yuki. Now, it would be amazing to have one of Sega's poster boys up in Tekken 7 trying to wreak havoc with the roster. And another thing is, he's a pretty hard hitter, and I think it would be good to have another one other than Paul in his Deathless. Like, you can like dodge Deathless and hit it with a shoulder. Like, that would be so satisfying if you ask me. Another thing about it is, like, I know people are going to be like, well, he's kind of hard to use, isn't he? But it's like, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the Mishimas are pretty hard in themselves. Like, I'm pretty sure anybody who likes just frames, doing things to get big damage or whatnot will absolutely love Akira in the Tekken 7. And then the final thing about this is that people are probably going to be like, well, Virtua Fighter's a 3-button fighter, and one of the buttons is punch, and another button's punch, and the other one's kick. And while I do agree in that aspect, I feel like if Namco can take a character like Akuma, which is a 6-button fighter from where he's from, and put him into a 4-button fighter game, I feel like it would be no problem to do that with someone like Akira, who's from a 3D space game. And that's why I believe that Akira should be in there. Now, the last person on this list is definitely not the least on here, and I actually had to think pretty hard on this one, because I had to think, who would be a character I would love to see be in the Tekken game? And that spot goes to Alex from the Street Fighter 3 series. Now, you might also be saying, oh gosh, another Street Fighter character. Hear me out. One thing I think that's kind of missing from Tekken 7 is that there's only one grappler when there's always been multiple grapplers you could choose from. With Armor King gone, well, from what we know, and there's no Marduk there, I feel like we're missing another grappler-like character. And not only that, but a big presence grappler. Like, you know how Street Fighter has Zangief, Virtua Fighter has Wolf, people like that, with DOA having base. Like, I feel like we're missing that big grappler essence. And I don't want to hear about that other Gigas character being that presence, because, I mean, no, just no. But yeah, I feel like Alex could fit that role if Marduk isn't coming back. And I feel like it would be great to see a character like Alex going against a character like King. Like, and also, I mean, I'm sorry to take this jab at Street Fighter 5, but I'm kind of sick of seeing banana haired Alex. I mean, it's not good. It's not good at all. And as we've seen how Akuma looks in Tekken 7, and he looks absolutely amazing, I would love to see what they would do with this character in that engine that they're using. Plus, like, all his special moves really could be used in a Tekken aspect, if you're asking me. Like, it's just, they feel like they would fit so well. Power Bomb, Stun Gun Headbutt, all of these moves I feel like would actually fit really well. And that's why I think Alex should be in Tekken 7 as one of the guest characters. And that's gonna about do it for this list. What did you guys think of this list? Do you think it's actually a plausible list? Do you think this list absolutely sucks? Do you have your own list of who the characters should be? Let me know in the comments. I'd be happy and eager to hear all the possibilities, because honestly, I had to narrow this down to quite a bit. Like, I feel like I should have some honorable mentions like Karen or Rock Lee or people like that, but this characters that I've chosen I feel like would fit so well with Tekken 7 as far as guest characters go. Well, yeah, let me know what y'all think. And until next time, Godspeed, Pilgrims. Peace.